Hey guys, it's Greg. How's it going? Today I want to explain what is the difference between deep learning and machine learning and artificial intelligence. Now, I must say before we get started that this is not the only picture that you could draw, as in there's a little bit of flexibility slash debate, especially amongst the academics, regarding the exact specifics and organization of the relationship. But don't really worry about that. We are going to use this picture, which many people, not everybody, but many people will agree with. And from a practicality standpoint, this is going to be information that you can just understand, and it will be useful and applicable. Whereas some people might go into a big debate about the exact specifics of all the organization and relationships, it's not super important. I'm going to give a fundamental understanding and the relationship between these different ideas. Okay, so firstly, what is artificial intelligence? Well, AI is basically the creation and the theory behind creating smart machines. Now, what is a smart machine? Well, that's one of the reasons that there's debate here, is because, well, what is a smart machine? Is forecasting the weather smart? Is natural language processing smart? Because, YouTube pretty much, or Google pretty much has it figured out how to, if I'm speaking here, they know exactly how to translate my voice and understand that. And the reverse operation, it's well known that, you could go to a website and type in some text and you could get a robotic voice to spit out the words that I typed in. So we can do both ways. We can do, speech to text or text to speech, or even speech to speech, text to text. It doesn't really matter. Is that smart? Well, it's not as smart as it used to be because it's getting more and more common, but I consider it pretty smart. Tesla's self-driving cars, they go down the streets and they understand the world pretty well now. There's still, they still make errors and they don't have everything figured out, but they're pretty smart now. Is that considered artificial intelligence? By most people, yes. IBM's weather forecasting, like if they are trying to figure out whether it's going to rain for this much at this time for these consecutive days, is that considered AI? By some people it is, by some people it's not. And so there's flexibility within this circle for sure. What is AI? We're not entirely sure. It means creating smart things. We're not totally sure what smart means. But most of the time, people will agree on the same thing. Okay, machine learning. So what is that? Well, contrary to popular belief, it's not really your machine learning. There really should be the word data in here somewhere because it is very, very heavily relied upon using data to learn. And so it's not really the machine learning. It's your computer using algorithms that see data. They sort of get a feel for some of the patterns that are within it. And if you use a particular algorithm, you could do certain things, like maybe make a predictor. So you learn from the data and you could then sort of predict one column or one variable. Or maybe you could just seriously figure out some of the patterns within the data. Like, is there groupings? Like, is there actually, maybe there was just one big cluster of fish to begin with, but maybe did we tell the algorithm to look for maybe two different types of fish? It could do that and see if there's a pattern within the data there. There's so many possibilities on what machine learning could imply. But it's much more to do with data than it is with, the word machine kind of implies physical. Like if you were to go to like mechanical engineering, which is all about, physical machines, it has nothing to do with machine learning, really. It's not even similar. Many people prefer the word statistical learning instead of machine learning. At least statisticians especially prefer the word statistical learning to machine learning because then it implies, yeah, it's basically a bunch of statistics techniques and statistics. You need data for statistics to work. Okay, so machine learning, it's a little bit up in the air for what statistics count as machine learning because some people might consider, if you calculate the average and standard deviation of a column, maybe that's machine learning because you are learning from data, or maybe it's not because it's just, a transformation or a calculation. Is that really ML? Is that really artificial intelligence? Not sure. And so speaking back to the AI here, well, as we see, machine learning circle, that is considered a subset of artificial intelligence. Since this circle is here and inside of the AI circle, this particular drawing is showing that machine learning is a subset of AI. So what essentially that implies is that to make artificial intelligence, machine learning will often do that. Okay, not every single time, because there is some space here of artificial intelligence that doesn't have machine learning. So they're not literally the same thing, but many times, much of the time, artificial intelligence will be powered by machine learning or by statistics or learning by data. Because if you have Tesla's self-driving cars, again, for example, if they are going down the road and learning about the environment around them, then they are able to capture a bunch of data. And what do they do with that data? Well, they're going to use machine learning, which again is just some fancy word for statistics techniques, and really advanced statistical techniques like neural networks is still statistics in a way. They might use those to, do something cool, like maybe take a left turn if they think that's the right thing to do based off of the data they've learned, or through that machine learning, if they've figured out that that's a good idea to do, if they should take a right turn, if they should stop. Maybe that's done statistically, or maybe that's not. Either way, much of the environment that which a Tesla self-driving car would work in, it's gathering data. It is figuring out things to do based off of the data it sees. And so to create that smart AI-like machine, it would use this machine learning technique, which is, again, just mostly statistics. Okay, so then deep learning, that is within the circle of machine learning and also within the circle of AI. Now, deep learning is really simple to explain, actually. It's not simple to go down all of the rabbit holes and give all of what we know about deep learning. That's a pretty long story. But deep learning itself, it simply means using neural networks. So neural networks, I'm not going to go too into them, but they are, a machine learning technique. Machine learning, there's many classical or older methods as well, and stuff that doesn't use neural networks. Neural networks are just one algorithm, or some people consider them a data structure. It kind of depends the way you look at it. But it's just a way of organizing a set of rules that you would apply to data to get some output. And then it can use machine learning, or it can learn from that data that it saw to adjust itself. That's why you could kind of think about it as a data structure. It's going to, it can produce an output if you want it to, and it can also learn. It can learn to produce different inputs, it can learn to produce different outputs, hopefully more accurate outputs based off of data that it's seen. And so deep learning, it simply just means using neural networks. And the deep is, it usually means because neural networks are, at least complex ones that generally have many layers. And so deep learning, it just means using multi-layer neural networks. That's it. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Just to really summarize here, we have artificial intelligence, which means making smart machines. What is smart? I don't know. It depends who you ask, but many people will agree what is a smart thing. Machine learning, well, that is a bunch of statistical techniques basically, and since they're being applied on data and learning from data, well, that often helps artificial intelligence work. And then we have deep learning, which is a subset of both, because it means using neural networks and learning data to power neural networks. That is going to, artificial intelligence, if they want to use neural networks, say, for example, a convolutional neural network for a Tesla self-driving car, if they want to use a neural network, then they can. So that's kind of why we put that in a subset as well. So deep learning, using neural networks, it's simply machine learning, but particularly using neural networks to do that. Machine learning, learning from data, a bunch of statistical methods. And then artificial intelligence, it means making smart things. To make smart things, very often we use machine learning and statistical techniques, learning from data to do that. But it might not necessarily use all these techniques. Artificial intelligence, some people may consider just some car that, say, or it has like one sensor, and it can go over to the wall and be like, hey, I'm pretty close to the wall, I should move, I should maybe drive forward or turn or something like that. That could be considered artificial intelligence. But to make it really smart nowadays, we generally learn from data and use machine learning to do that. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I hope you have a great day, or for me, it's Sunday evening. So I hope you have a great Sunday evening / Monday morning, Monday afternoon. And yeah, have a great day, guys.